Hi everyone, I'm back. It's Diane from Divas Creative Expressions, and I'm here. My hubby actually joined me, pseudo kicking and screaming, only because he doesn't have a lot of patience for this. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm trying to figure out the best. Sorry everyone. This isn't the best. I'm trying to figure out the best options to help show you what I'm doing. I wanted to win an Archon mount with my pictures, but it didn't happen, so that's okay. I'm going to buy one, and then we're going to have better videos for you. But in the meantime, I don't know if anybody's joining us. We'll give it a few minutes. I don't have my correct glasses on either, so let's see. I've got my detail glasses on. And I'm just going to see where I'm at here on my page. Okay. If anybody's there, if you wouldn't mind just saying hi, I would totally appreciate it. And my page, there we go. Hi, I would totally appreciate it. Oh, I see, there's a bit of a delay. Put the volume down. You can see me in all my glory. Today was a baseball hat day. Promised my husband I wouldn't show his face. Okay, there I am. Now I see what I'm doing. But I'll show his hands. Oh, Angelo's there. Empar is there. Hi guys. There's his hands. Promised no faces, so I have to respect that. Anyways. Okay, so if you can keep an eye too and see if there's any questions, because I have my old lady super duper detail glasses on. Okay. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. All right. So again, I apologize here, guys, for the lighting, but listen, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. Anyways, okay. So Angela says hi. Okay. Oh, I have a low battery too. I'm going to get this to you guys, whether it kills me tonight. Well, I don't want it to kill me, but anyways. Okay, so today we're just starting. I don't know if you guys saw my other paintings. I don't want to move the camera right now because it's very precarious. Very precarious. We don't want it to fall. But anyway, so this is just an inexpensive board I wanted to show you guys on, which could be a really adorable door hanger or wall hanger or decoration for Christmas or Halloween or fall. Today we're gonna try and do like a fall one. So Franklin is painting along with me, and I just primed the board. I sprayed some paint on here, brown paint. I didn't have any black spray paint, so you just kind of work with what you're working with. And so, yeah, I'm going to guide Franklin as we go. So here we go. I'm going to pop back and forth, and we're going to end up blow drying in between so that we can make sure that we get everything done. Okay, so first things first. Mr. Vaz?
Yes?
We're going to share this paint. Let's get you a paintbrush. And I don't want you to be nervous or anything because it's super easy and super flowy. So let's start. I would pick a thicker one for the background, just because we want to fill in the back a bit faster. I have a million paintbrushes here. Yeah, that one would work. Okay. Oops, I forgot my water. Hold on just one sec. Entertain them, Franklin. Show them your hands. Do some puppets or something.
I can't. Don't make me laugh. It's hurting me.
Okay. So there's a few different ways to do the full moon, and I'm going to do a kind of just a positive way. Let's see. Phone's dying, but this is cool. Yeah, my phone is dying too. I'm desperate that it doesn't leave. Hi, Nancy. Say hi, Franklin. It's Nancy Scagnetti. Lynch.
Hi, Nancy Lynch.
Okay. So here we go. So we're just gonna dip our brush. There's a paper towel to dab on too. And I've got lots of paper towels on this guy because he doesn't like to get dirty. I love getting dirty, he does not like it.
I hate getting dirty.
Okay, I'm gonna actually pick this brush because I like it. It's got an angle,
Yours,
but any brush will do. Pardon?
yours is bigger than mine.
Well, you're welcome to have a bigger brush, darling.
Oh.
That's a bigger one. Here,
I like this one.
this one's good.
Small works.
Okay, all right, so first we're just gonna get a little bit of paint on our paintbrush. Okay, I'm just gonna show everyone, that's it, what I'm doing. I'm just kind of loading some paint on here, nothing too exciting, nothing too difficult. That's it. Good. And what I'm gonna do, I'll just hold this up since I don't have the best angle here. So we're gonna just basically, what's that?
Is that, okay, nothing. Go ahead.
So you're just going to kind of cover your board back and forth. Nothing fancy. I actually love texture on my pieces, and I'm just not a neat and tidy painter. I'm not neat and tidy at anything at home. I find when I'm working in the dental office, oh my gosh, I have to clean so much that I don't like doing it at home. Okay, so just reloading. And one thing that you'll find is you're probably gonna have to do a couple of layers. Okay, you put one layer down, a light layer, you're gonna be able to see through the background. Good job, Mr. Vaz there. You're gonna, and see what I just did? I took my brush, Franklin,
Yeah.
and I dabbed in the black, but I brought this. This is a higher quality. I use craft paints, I use like higher quality paints. I mix different things depending on what I'm working on. If I'm doing a fine art piece, I just use the better paints. But what I'm doing here is I've got black. Here is my higher quality, very pigmented paint. And this one is like a very, very dark blue, and I have purple here. So I just dip them all in together, and I'm just going to continue to cover my board until I get most of it covered, and you will see that I still have some of my base showing through. Okay, awesome. Very good. Good job. Do you want a bigger paintbrush, or are you doing good? Did you put a bit of water on yours first?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, while Franklin is continuing to do his, I'm going to go dry mine quickly. And so you can see it's not fully covered. Again, I apologize for the glare. This setup isn't the best, but that's what we've got. Okay, so be right back. Enjoy Franklin painting. Here, let's see if I can turn this. You won't get his face, don't worry. You're not on, just your Mr. Paranoid. I don't know how I'm on all the time. Okay. Are you having
Okay, well,
fun
mine's
yet?
done. I'm ready for some hair
I'll dry
drying
mine,
too.
and then you're gonna dry yours, okay?
I think mine looks better than yours.
It's not a competition.
It's always competition.
Alright, so just do a quick dry. Are there any comments or questions, Franklin?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. So I just dry it until it takes away the shine. Once you do that, then you can layer more paint on. You're gonna have to take care of your own hair, my love. Okay. So I'm back. Okay. So I've got the first layer dried. It's It's okay, you can put it up. If you can't hear me, just let me know and I'll repeat it. But the first layer is pretty dry, so now I can layer on the next layer here. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm gonna bring a little bit more purple, I think, in. So I'm loading up the purple on my brush. And let me hold this so you can see. Can everybody see okay? Again, I apologize. I don't have the right glasses on for looking at the comments and everything. But yeah, so I'm just kind of, again,
So
just
now what?
very,
Put on the.
now you're gonna do another layer. Very good. Okay,
It's not hard to blow dry.
depends what you're blow drying.
Do I put black or just?
You
put-
can continue with mixing whatever color. So think about a fall sky, because that is what you're doing. You're getting the background in for the fall sky, and I'm just continuing to, I'll try and hold this up like this while I work. I'm just back and forth. Hi, Wesley. How are you? It's late there. You're all my Ontario peeps. I'm so glad that you guys showed up. It's my cousin, Wes Franklin.
Hi, Wes.
Franklin is painting with me, which is pretty miraculous. I'm so thankful and excited for that. He might actually have a good time, and then I won't get him out of my studio. I don't know. And then I'm just adding a little bit more water. Not too much, just a little bit. And that way it's going to flow a little bit more. How am I doing here? Good, I'm gonna add some more black. Guys, this is not like hard art at all. This kind of art anybody can do, and I swear, you're gonna be amazed at how good it looks when you can paint your own moon. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can just paint a moon if you want, and then you could put a saying on if you, I'm just gonna paint the edges here because I got paint on it, because as I say, I'm not the neatest painter in the world, but it always ends up okay. Yeah, so you can put a saying on it, you can just put the moon. I can show you easy ways to do this. And like I said, if you wanted to do a virtual painting, we just do it together. I do it here, you do it there. I can see what you're doing, and if you have any questions, I can help you, and I just paint along with you. How cool is that? It's pretty awesome. Right, Franklin?
I have a hair in my thingy.
That's okay. You can actually, that's
Okay.
good. There's another one here. So that's the thing, like, I'm not using super expensive things that are gonna break the bank. Anybody can do this. This particular board is from the dollar store. Cost me $1.25. I have paintbrushes, some are pricey, some are not. Use what you have. You can't go wrong, really. Okay, so you have your second layer.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's looking good. Okay,
Certainly
so
is. This.
go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, now Mr. is getting all excited. He's gonna tell me his is better than mine again. Watch, yours will be better than mine. Never mind. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add some blue, and I want to focus on the area, mostly where the moon is going to be. So you can either put your moon, if you're going to do your painting this way, you can pick. These actually have holes at the top, so I'm planning on doing my painting this way. And I think that I am going to put my moon slightly offset to the side. And let's see, oh, I'm gonna get some, I started with just Mars Black, added some dioxazine purple, and now I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit of phthalo blue. And then all of those colors together will give us a beautiful dark sky. Just plopping it on there, guys. Nothing fancy. This is my paper plate. I used it. I used the top of it. I used the bottom of it. I just washed it. It still works. It's good. Oops.
Just FYI, it's actually a plastic plate,
What did I call it?
a paper plate.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. See, it's a good thing you're here. I'm misinforming people. It's a plastic plate, not a paper plate, guys. Okay, so I loaded up my blue. So if you were just wanting like a dark blue and this was white or plain, you would want to mix this blue with black. But because we're putting on a black surface that isn't totally dry, it's going to do the blending on there for us.
Okay, show me the way.
Show you the way? Show me the way, Grandmaster. And here we go. Slip, slop, flip, flop it all over. Yes. When I do things, I can't help but want to say, yes, queen. I just love it. I know I'm weird, but that's okay. That's why you love me.
That's right.
After all these years, we just had our 26th wedding anniversary on Thursday. Can you believe it? Nancy, if you're still on here, you were in my wedding. You guys just had your wedding anniversary in July, didn't you? Yep. How is that even possible when we're still such young chickies? Okay, how's mine looking? Let me look. Well, that's quite blue, which isn't a bad thing, but I'm gonna add a little bit of black again in there. I don't know if you guys can see the color great. Hey Franklin, show everyone yours. Can I show them yours?
Yeah.
And here's Franklin's. Look, he did a good job of painting a plain surface. Everyone give him a hand. Yay! Okay.
I get the sense you're making fun of me.
I'm not making
Yeah,
fun
you
of you. No, I'm not.
I like mine right now, just the way it is.
That's awesome. Because it can be intimidating to, oh, thank you for happy anniversary. I appreciate that. We did not do anything, obviously. It's not exactly go out and celebrate time, but whatever, it's all good. Okay, so you're happy with yours?
Very.
Why don't you start blow drying yours and I'll just finish up with mine. Okay, Franklin's going to dry his painting and I'm going to just continue doing my edges. So yeah, so I just did, I don't know if you guys saw, as I mentioned earlier, I just did a fall ball, it was called. So I did 2 paintings and they're autumn inspired. So one is a Witches Be Crazy and one is Hootiful Harvest, and I'll show you those actually after when I'm done. This is kind of based on that, and I'm very happy to teach you guys how to do that yourself. You'd be amazed at how easy it is actually. It's basically, I make it so easy. I give you a tracer, we trace it on the canvas, and you paint in between the lines. And if you're far away, don't be worried because I can send that to you. You can print it out. And you can buy the things that you want. I can send you a list from Amazon if you want to, and I can walk you through it, and then we'll just paint together just like this. But I'll be focusing more on you guys, and you can get a group of people, or even if I know in Ontario you guys are still a little bit behind us, although our numbers are going up, unfortunately. I'm just painting the edges, so you're looking at me like you're looking really
I like my edges just the way they are.
Do you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You're just anxious to go upstairs and watch TV, I think.
God, after 26 years, you know me so well. That's
I do. Oh, Kelly Reed is watching. Raman is watching. Hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me. I got Franklin here. I only was able to get him here by promising him I wouldn't show his face, so you get to see my mug tonight with my my baseball hat and that sort of thing. But hey, that's okay. what we're doing is just fun. So, so for those of you that just joined us, what I'm doing is I'm just going to show you how to do a beautiful full moon, and it might look really intimidating, but it's really not that hard as long as someone walks you through it. Looks great, Franklin.
It's black, blue, and purple.
It's purple. It looks awesome. So again, I don't have a great setup tonight, but bear with me. Okay, this is mine. It's just got a bunch of paint kind of put on it, different colors, and Franklin is doing a very good job. His hands have no paint on them. Mine, of course, do, because I'm the dirty one in terms of getting my hands dirty, and he likes to keep his hands neat and tidy, so I'll show you. So this is his. So we're just about there. We're just about ready to do our thing. I'm just going to quickly dry mine off a bit.
But I can get the hairdryer and put it over there.
Well, it'll be loud. It doesn't matter. It's probably better here, then I won't blast anyone's eardrums off. So just watch for any messages, please, love, and then you can talk.
I can't talk.
You can
I'm
talk.
scared. I can't talk.
Don't be scared.
Oh my
So I'm just drying this to get the sheen off and get the top layer dry here, guys. Can you ask if anyone has any questions? And answer them to me? What's the chicken? I'm still here, everyone. Sorry. Franklin's scared. I can't talk. Let him to talk.
Well, even if you talk out of the way, it's not fine.
Crickets. Crickets.
Oh, actually, I can put it right here.
Oh, good. Okay, so Franklin, do you want to clean off your brush now?
I did.
Oh,
A little bit.
wow, look at you. I didn't even teach you. Good job. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer, so everyone. I like to put my paint on quite thick. Alright. So it's not perfectly dry, but that's okay. It's good enough. Okay, there's where I'm at. Again, horrible lighting. I really apologize, guys. I gotta work on that. Okay, let me take a peek and see. Again, I've got my old lady glasses on because I can't. Paul Trickett, I haven't talked to you for years. How are you? Oh, thank you. My husband's handing me my moon shape. We will need this. Yes, we will need this. Any questions so far? You guys can go back and rewatch this if you want to, but simple stuff so far. We just did our base coat of our night sky, and it looks just black here perhaps, but there's blues and purples and everything in there, and I will show you that as we go. Okay, so did you decide where you want your moon?
I'm going to have it in the same place as you.
Okay, all right. So I said I was going to offset it. So what I'm going to do, this is simple to find any circular shape that you want, proportionate to your canvas here, or board in this case, and you're going to just find where you want your moon. So I'm going to just place it kind of on the upper right here because I think I'll do some pumpkins down here. So I'll place that. I'm just going to set this down and I'm going to trace it out. There's a couple of different ways to do this. This is There's an easier way. If you were totally prepped, you could prepare your board, make sure it's completely dry. Then you could do like contact paper or something, or vinyl, do a negative cutout and then paint your moon and then pull that off. But I wanted to show you this way, and I'll show you a little secret when you want to fix the edges. And nothing has to be perfect. I always say, you can't do wrong in painting, there's just happy mistakes. Okay, here we go. I'm placing my cup. Make sure your cup is clean. I reuse all my stuff. I usually have resin and glitter and everything in these things. Okay, so you've got your cup. Now, you can do this a couple of different ways. I'm going to show you with the paint marker. You could trace this using even the back end of your paintbrush. You could use a paintbrush with white in it. We're going to have to find a spot where we can put some white. We were messy.
I wasn't, you were messy. We're getting a new plate.
Okay, what am I going to do?
Do you have any plate?
I don't have any other plates here, but I do have more containers over there. Would you mind grabbing one of those, the styrofoam ones? That would be awesome. Okay, in the meantime, these are acrylic paint pens, okay? These are the inexpensive ones. These are Craftsmart. I get these at Michael's. If you're wanting to do more art, you might want to invest in some better ones, some Posca markers. But for now, these will do, okay? So these, you just shake it. And, hi Brandy. Yeah, I love paint markers. They hide a lot of mistakes. So you shake this, and then I'm just depressing. Wonder if this is gonna, no. So I just depress this until the paint comes out. Okay, so I don't have a lot of patience. There we go. I'll let you, you're gonna trace yours in gold? No, trace it in white.
Do you have a white one?
Yeah, you can use this after me, if you don't mind. Just watching.
You're putting your moon at the bottom.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me flip this around. Thank you for helping me. I was putting my moon at the bottom. Okay, so I'm doing upper right. Got my cup. This is it. This is really hard, guys. Look. I'm being facetious, but I'm not. What I'm basically telling you is anyone can paint. That's what I'm saying. You just have to be guided. Someone just has to teach you step by step. Okay, so Franklin, this paint pen, you have to get, okay, patience, Mr. Grabby. He's all excited. He wants to paint now. Good. Okay, so I'm lifting that. I've got my circle.
Now,
do you think that's pretty big?
no, it's perfect.
That's what I wanted to put the white paint in.
I know, but I want it for my moon. You said anyone can paint.
Okay. No, there's no mistakes.
That's right. Only happy mistakes.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to push too hard. But I would, yeah, try and get the solid outline. Okay, so there's my moon. I'm waiting for Franklin because he's gonna, oh, good job. Good circle. Good circle, baby.
There's that.
Where's the lid?
That's right here.
You got it. Okay, let me show everyone yours. This is a Mr. I's never painted before, so.
It's
There's
hard
his
to
moon.
trace. Ugh.
And there's my moon.
It's not a moon yet, though, Di.
Oh, it's a moon.
It's a circle.
It depends on which way you think about it. So I'm going to paint that in now. Now, you want to try to stay in the lines, but if you go out of the lines, really, it's not going to make a huge difference. Because I'm going to show you how to touch that up. Okay, so I've got a clean brush here. And I'm going to put some white in this because we used up the whole space on the plate. So if you guys are just joining, I'm just using inexpensive stuff. Anyone can do this. You can use more expensive if you want or less expensive. It's all good. If you're going to do some fine art like I do, adding like gemstones and that sort of thing, I would suggest a better paint. But the other thing, Franklin, sorry, I know you picked that paintbrush, but I would suggest that you pick one with a finer tip that you can paint. This one might be a nice one because it's got a nice angle, but I think it might have some paint on it. Or let me just help Franklin get one here. Here's one. You can use that one. All right, white. Oh, white, where are you? Here's the white. See, Franklin, this is the kind of stuff I do all the time when you're upstairs and I'm down here.
This is when I lose you.
This is when Franklin is upstairs watching TV or sleeping and I'm doing this stuff. Okay, so what are you laughing at?
You make it sound like that's all I do. Well, it is, but anyway.
You're right, it is all you do. Okay, that's okay. No, you do a lot of stuff. Okay, so I just wet my brush and then dabbed it off on my paper towel.
Oof.
Here, you can use my clean water. That's enough. You're just wetting your brush. I get some more paint off. You don't want it soaking wet, you just want it, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna just take some paint, dip it in. Okay, and you're not gonna need a ton of this paint. So I'm gonna try and do this upside down, guys. So I'm just, hope you guys can see that. Can you see, Franklin?
Yeah.
So just, you're really good at trimming when you're actually paint. Look at you, you're a freaking expert. His is gonna be better than mine, watch.
No, I just messed it up. Freak. Dang it.
It's okay, don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay, so we're just getting the base coat here. I'm just pressing down and applying a little bit of pressure, letting the brush bristles guide the way. And I mean, think about it. A moon doesn't always have like a crisp outline. Sometimes it's got like a haze around it too. Okay. So here we go. Because what we're gonna do, guys, this is the secret to making a beautiful moon, is some people add paint, and I'm gonna add a little bit of paint, but why I like to do this way is because I take off the paint in places, and then the dark will show through, and then we can get a very realistic moon. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because when
Stop laughing at me.
No, you're doing so good. But when Franklin concentrates, he always sticks out his tongue. He's like this. And he always has for as long as I've known him, which is a really freaking long time. Yeah, I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. Okay. Here we go. So it doesn't have to be perfect, mister. Remember? All right. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Where's my water? And that way the paint will flow a little bit more. Can you guys see okay? I'm sorry if you can't. I'll definitely show you what I'm doing. And I'm just basically swirling it around in a circle. I almost stuck out my tongue. I almost pulled a Franklin.
It's okay. You can pull Franklin.
Ooh, I went out of the lines. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? I went out of the lines. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll just make my moon bigger. Okay. How's your moon looking? Very nice. Very nice, darling. Okay. My paintbrush, just gonna wipe off the excess paint and put it in my cup. There's my moon. Can we show them your moon? Can everyone see? There's Franklin's moon. His moon's good. See, it doesn't have to be solid because this is where we're going to take some off now. So think about a moon, like a beautiful moon in the sky. It's not just one white color. Actually, this is driving me crazy. I'm sorry, I got white down here, so I got to get rid of that. know, it's stupid, but I can't help it. There we go. I'll have to do a couple coats. Okay, how did I drip blue on there? It's okay, guys. I can't make mistakes. That is what I'm telling you. Okay, so now, so is that what you're gonna do for your moon? Is that what you're thinking? It's kind of right. Franklin is just putting blobs of paint on there, which isn't necessarily wrong. But what I'm gonna do is, here's a paper towel. There you go. I'm just gonna squish it up in my hands a little bit, okay? And make sure that it's got lots of lumps and bumps on it. Okay, I'm just going to now, so you wanna do this while the white paint is wet. I'm just gonna dab away certain areas. Just lightly, here, there, everywhere. Okay. Beautiful. That looks really good. Yours looks better than mine, I'm telling you. Sometimes what I do as well is I dampen the paper towel just slightly. And that's kind of fun too, okay? So I'm damping it on, damping it. Dabbing the damp paper towel on. Okay. All right, so. Okay, now look, I'm getting paint outside of my moon. That's okay, not to worry. But I do want to add a little bit more white there. So what I'm going to do for that, now I've got some of these brushes, and I'll give you one, Franklin, as well. This is, you can use paper towel to do this, or this is kind of a small painting to do this, but it's okay. Let me get you another brush like this. This is called a mop brush, okay? So it's just mopping.
I can use that after you. Just go ahead. That's okay.
Are you sure I can get you one?
No, it's okay. I'll
Okay.
watch you and then I'll do it.
So I'm just gonna go here, guys, and I'm kind of blending it out now, softening the edges of, sorry, I'll turn it around so you can see. Softening the edges of what I just took off. See, Franklin?
Yeah.
So just kind of softening there. See how I had a solid line there? Okay. Just do it a little bit, not everywhere, because you want darker and lighter spots there. So Franklin and I are going to actually share this brush. So I'm going to just add a little bit. So I'm just getting a tiny bit of white. You can also do this with sponge dabbers. I love how that blue is showing through there. That looks really great, Franklin. So I took this and I just dabbed it on my paper towel. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit here and there. I can't see exactly what I'm doing, but I'll do it. And typically, you know, the moon has a dark side and a light side. So I kind of keep the little bit lighter maybe on one side. But even if you don't, it's fine. It's totally fine. Just a little bit. Sorry, Franklin, I'm almost done. And I just leave like little blobs. So I've got little blobs on there. There we go. So this is my lighter side, and this will be my darker side, and I'm just going to do a little bit around the edges there, because I just sometimes don't know when enough is enough. Okay, so that probably has enough paint on there for you now, and that's where I'm at so far. So it's starting to take shape. You guys enjoying this? I hope so. I know you could be doing a lot of other things tonight, so. Oh, that looks great, Franklin. This is so much neater than mine. I am a messy painter, but that's okay. How's it going?
Good. I'm rocking it, man.
You are rocking it. Let me show you his compared to mine. Can I see it, or you?
No, I'm not rocking it.
You're rocking it. You are. Be proud of yourself. That looks great, Franklin. There's Franklin's. Ooh, it's because he's a werewolf. He knows the full moon. Sorry, I can't help it. Okay, so I'm dabbing off. I'm not putting more water onto this brush, okay? I'm dabbing it off on a paper towel. Now I'm just brush, and I'm gonna just, I want a little bit of blue in my moon, so I'm just gently getting this on some of my bristles. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to just now add a little bit. You're gonna use that one?
Yeah.
Why don't you, okay, or you could flatten it more on your paper towel, so, or I can get you another one of these. Actually, this would be a better one to do that with, babe. This one would be better, but you can do that if you want to. This one actually has some blue on it. Okay. So here we go. Just dabbing a little bit here and there. Okay. Here we go. Do you want to use this one, or are you good with that? Here, use this one. This one is a bit softer. Okay. So now that I've got that on, I'm going to take my paper towel again, and again, mine is slightly damp. So I'm just now going to kind of dab that on. Ooh, that's looking good. Okay. Is everyone ready for kids going back to school? That's good. I would just maybe try now with your paper towel just to blend it gently. Just gently take your paper towel, and you can make it a smaller point if you want to get closer to the edges. Okay. Now you'll notice that my moon has white outside of edges. Franklin's been very neat and tidy with his, and that's fine, that's perfect. Okay, so now, you guys can't see this, but Franklin can. I'm just gonna show him. Now look at, when I dab a little bit more even, guys, I'm going right down to the black. Sorry.
Did you say this is wet or no?
Right down to the black here, and that's perfect. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to continue to do that and get some. So now I'm dabbing slightly harder. Frankly, mine is, feel how damp it is. It's like barely
Mine's
damp.
not damp.
So you can put a tiny bit in. And I'm just dabbing it now off. So there we go. I'll do it like this. I really need to get new glasses. I'm dying for new glasses. Perfect. Great job. Okay, again, just dabbing it, and when I'm dabbing it, it's taking off the white, and you can see the darkness, so it's starting to make it look, oh, hi Melissa. Melissa's on. She says hi.
Hi.
Franklin says hi, but he's refusing to go on camera, so I have to respect that. Okay, so this is actually the first time Franklin has ever painted with me in like 32 years of being together. So this is big, guys. This is really big. Okay, so that's looking great. How would you feel about getting a bit closer to the edges?
Then I'll go over the edge.
That's okay. I'm going to show you how to fix that.
Well, I want to stay in the lines.
Okay, so there's mine, going outside of the edges, okay? And I don't mind going outside the edges, but let me show you Franklin's. He's being very neat and tidy and staying inside the edges. And that's great. I would just suggest to him that he blends this out just slightly here. You might be able to do that a little bit neater with one of these. Do you want to try one of these? Okay, I wouldn't swipe, dab. Great, but then you're still going to have to blend that in. So if you're nervous, I would, oh, that looks really good. I have Picasso here. Okay, so if anybody knows me, contrary to what I look like right now, do you recognize this hat, Melissa? This was Kelowna. This was for my Kelowna weekend. And I was feeling like sip happens. Although I'm not drinking wine. I did have my water around here somewhere. Oh well, that's good. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, if anybody knows me, they know I love glitter and sparkle. Right, babe?
That's right.
Franklin has to live with glitter and sparkle everywhere. I've been pretty good though. I've cleaned up lately. So I'm just shaking up this one. This is one of my favorites to use. It's a Deco Art American Decor Metallics. This one is, I always have a hard time remembering what this is called. Oh yeah, it's soft gold. So it's pretty translucent actually, but we don't want a lot on here anyways. So I shook it up a bit. I'm just gonna open it. And oh my God, look at you guys. Can you see? Oh my gosh, I almost poured it out. Okay, look on the lid. It's so pretty. Are you gonna put gold in your moon or do you want some silver? Do you wanna do opposite of me?
Yeah, I don't want to put gold. I'll do silver.
Okay, so I'm gonna put gold. Franklin's gonna put silver. So let me find him some silver. Hold tight for a sec. Let me look in my little bin of paints. I'm not cool at all either. Although my son is, my one son. I have 3 boys. I talked to Alex today. He said he's ready. It's been almost 6 months of being off at school.
Yeah.
He's so bored. He's so bored.
You know, I'll do gold. It's okay.
No. I want you to do silver. Please. It's not hard. It's not like I don't have a million paints. Sorry guys, just give me one sec. Just looking for some silver here. This would be fun. This is actually, these are dimensional pearlescent paints. So this I'm gonna give to Franklin and I'm gonna let him dab this on. Ooh, this would be so nice. Pearlescent pearl.
Okay, well, let me try one. You can't.
Okay, he's losing patience now. Okay, so where are you gonna put this? You gotta put it. Do you wanna just put a little dab here?
So what do I do? How do I apply it?
Okay, so you're just gonna apply it just like you did with your paint. So this you can use to add dimension, like it's quite thick, or we're just gonna use it like a paint. And this is like a very pewtery color.
Okay.
Here, let me show you on my finger. Ooh.
Actually, no, you can just put it on the top of this cup and then I'll take it from there.
So cool. Okay. Oh, I love that.
Ooh, so how do I apply it?
Just the same way, but I don't know if, okay, you want to use that paintbrush? You can, or I would suggest maybe using this little dauber. And you're gonna he's using a, let me see if I can show you. I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose, oh, sorry, I showed his face. Now you're putting it on, babe. You're just,
I'm just dabbing it. Is that what you're supposed to do?
you can do that, but dab a little bit and then dab it off on the paper towel. Or just do what you're doing. It's all good. Okay, hopefully I can, uh-oh. Can you guys still see okay? I moved it. Okay, it's all good. I'm going to, since Franklin's using that stuff, I'm going to use my same one, but in gold too. It's, you know me, I don't like being left out ever. Okay, same thing, but this is, these are by Ranger and Liquid Pearls, and this is, what color is this? Can you see? What does it say? Do you see a paint color on that? Maybe it's on the container. This stuff actually, you can put it on fabric as well.
Oh, it doesn't really say.
It doesn't really have a color listed. That's kind of cuckoo.
It just looks gold.
One looks, it's a very goldy color. And then his is like a pewter color. Mine is gold. And then there's another one here that I might just have to add to. It's like a pearlescent color. It's really pretty. But anyways, So I'm just gonna add a dab of this right onto my paper towel because I like to live dangerously. Good. I can't really see yours.
It's right in here. That's the beauty of it.
Oh, okay. And that's layering, right? Like layering is really good that way. So if you wanted to dry yours a bit, then you can add a little bit more. Okay, so I just put some on the side and I'm just dabbing it on now. Okay, here we go. I've never used this for this, but not,
Yeah, it didn't seem to apply a whole lot.
You know what? I wouldn't suggest using this for this, guys. Let's go to like a silver. I'm gonna get Franklin one over here. This one is sterling silver.
Put that there.
Okay. I'm gonna get this one for him. You don't need a lot of this at all. There we go. Okay, and then I will go back to my metallic, my
Oh,
deco
this is
art.
too much.
And again, don't slide it, like make sure you're really dabbing it. Because the whole idea is that you're gonna have a very like modeled look. Okay, here we go. This is what I did. Okay, here I am, guys. So again, I'm putting it on my dauber. I'm gonna dab it off now. Because really, you don't want a lot. And with this, I'm just going to apply light pressure. Okay, I'm almost just like kissing the canvas with my sponge there. Okay, let me take a look. Ooh, pretty. Okay. And you just kind of do a little bit here and there. And we are getting there. I'm going to add just a little bit, a couple different little areas. Okay, now I applied a little bit too much for my taste, so I'm just going to take my paper towel now and just kind of blend it and dab it in. And then I'm probably going to go over and add some paint back to just soften that out. So let me cover this up so I don't spill it. I have been known to do that kind of thing. That looks good. Do you want to add a bit more white now to blend?
Hey, where did you get the gold from? That looks cool.
This is the gold that I used.
Mm.
Do you want gold?
No, I'm gonna go mine. I'm gonna go silver.
Okay, so I'm just going to go back now and go into my white again. And I'm just going to continue doing this until I'm happy with where I'm at. And this brush, I don't clean it in between. This one has white and blue in it right now. And I'm just kind of gently going over these different areas. Oh yeah. You know, I find when you're doing art, it's layering. It makes all the difference. Like you can't do something with one layer generally and have it look good. Like I really think and believe that it's all to do with layering. Okay. I'm just gonna go in with a tiny bit of black on my brush, tiny, and dab it off. So I've got black and blue on my brush right now. And now, can you see, I'm adding just a little bit of black here and there. And this is gonna add depth and it's gonna give it a more three-dimensional look. How's that looking?
It's good. I feel like I should add a crater here and there.
Well, that's exactly what this is gonna do for you. So I will lend you this brush in just a moment. Okay, I'm just about there. Let's do a tiny bit of blue there. Okay guys, so you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's paint. If you don't like it, just go ahead and paint over it. Okay, there you go. So that's me now. Again, I'm gonna go dab it with my paper towel just to blend it in. Good, babe, that looks really good. Okay guys, so I'm just dabbing gently This just, and I'm not dabbing in one place. Like I don't twist while I have it on the board, but I dab and lift, rotate, dab, lift, rotate, dab, lift, rotate. And that way you're gonna blend it and add different patterns and textures. And you're gonna keep it there. How are you doing?
I didn't, the dab, lift, rotate, I didn't get that one.
Oh.
That,
You know, you can kind of blend that in a little bit more if you wanted to add a bit more white here and there. And you know what? I can just go ahead and use my, are you impressed?
no, it looked like I've got some sort of cavern right down the middle of my moon. It's gonna explode.
That looks pretty good to me actually, but if you wanted to put like white there, okay, here I am, guys. Any questions so far, guys, or comments or anything like that? So who wants to have a paint party, guys? We can have some fun and create together. Oh yeah, look at, I'm adding more white now. And now it's getting some dimension to it. Don't be afraid to paint. That's what I always say, just don't be afraid. And I'm just gonna rotate this around now where I don't have paint, and I'm gonna blend that in just ever so slightly. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that, but I think I wanna add just a bit of darker on this side. I want this to be kind of the dark side of the moon down here, so. Just gonna take a tiny bit of my black, tiny, 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 mixed with the white that's on there will make it more of a gray color. And I mean, like, I am just kissing this board with this. I'm barely touching it, can you see? So dab, lift, rotate, dab, lift, rotate. Now you can actually use gray if you want to. Or blue, you can mix the blue and the black with the white. Okay, I've mixed it. Nothing fancy, it's a paper towel. Uh-oh, what'd you do? That's okay, because we're gonna do that so that it's kind of glowing around there now. So that's why I was saying you're being so neat, but you don't have to be. And again, I'm just playing, I'm mixing different colors and going from there. Good. And I'm turning this so I'm not adding more paint now, and I'm just gently blending. All right. Now I think that I should dry this, because if it gets too wet, Franklin's creating. If it gets too wet, then it just gets all mushed together. So bear with me while I dry this quick. Too much though, but I'll show you a different way. Okay guys, so here I am. Again, my taste is just a tiny bit more gold, so I need to just add a little bit more, and then I'll be happier. And then we'll move on, and that'll be it for tonight, unless you guys want to learn some more. Okay, so these are pretty cool. These are enamel paints. So if you want something that's really like really gold, this is what they use for models. So for planes and cars and all that kind of stuff, but it is enamel, so just be aware of that if you're using a paintbrush. So I'm gonna use a paper towel for this, because I don't have any Varathane or anything right now. I've run out of it. But it is, look at it, it's like,
oh yeah, it's
like,
gleaming.
I don't know, I'm afraid to tilt this. It is like just beautiful. Here's the lid. But it's definitely a different consistency. So I'm going to take my paper towel. I do have that in silver. Do you want to add some of this?
No, it's okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to take like, oh, it's so pretty. Thank you. And dab that off. And it's actually a different gold. Oh, yeah. Yes, queen. There's my yes, queen. Oh, are you adding gold now?
Just hints.
Oh, good. Oh, just hints of gold. Awesome. It's all about just hints of things. Franklin's got my paint cap, so I'm just dipping right in now. It's okay.
No,
Take
that's
your
good.
time.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
It's just enough.
Okay. Let me just pour the tiniest bit in here. This stuff is awesome too. I don't know if anybody makes like coasters or resin coasters or anything like that, but this is great for doing the outside edges. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. And you can just continue touching this as you want to, like, yeah, that's it, like that. No distinct pattern. Yeah, I, for time's sake, I'll probably just move on, but I personally, I say that and then I go and dip into my paint again. I want to just blend, put some white on there. Again, I'm making this side the light side of the moon, this side is the darker side of the moon. Okay, blending, dabbing. Okay, and then add a little dark there. It's all, you know, some people are detail people, some people aren't. I'm more of a detail person. Sometimes I can't sleep at night because I'm thinking about this kind of thing. But that's just me. Anyways, okay. We'll leave it at this. And I'll show you just how to clean up the edges. Okay, now, a little tiny darkness there. Flipping that around. All right. It's not perfect. Mine's perfect too, I guess, for me. Franklin, yours is looking really good, babe. Sorry guys, I said I wasn't gonna do this and I'm doing it again. I'm not very good at that. I tend to keep going when I say I'm gonna stop. But that's okay. All right, good enough. I really will stop. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. All right. So who's still here? Oh, Deanna. Oh, hi, Deanna. I haven't seen you for so long. I hope you're doing well. I think you're awesome too. Okay, so let me show you both of our moons here. This is more of a neat painter. This is Franklin's first time painting. Like, give him a round of applause. He's really doing well. Okay, and this is mine. I'm the messy painter. But now I'm going to show you how to make it perfect. So you see how these edges, I went outside of the edges? It's totally fine. So there's going to be a bright white outside. I went darker on this side. Oh, Brandy gives you a round of applause, Franklin.
Thank you.
And then this is the lighter side. So I now will go back with my paintbrush and I'm just, oh, was this yours? No, this was mine. Again, I'm just adding, oh, Angela's back again. You charged your phone, yay! Okay, so I'm just adding a bit of black here. I have an angled brush which will allow me to have a bit more precision. Now guys, I'm sorry, I have to, well, I can hold it up a little bit, I guess. All right, so now I'm just going to start going around the edge. I don't have enough paint on my brush here. I probably could have added a bit of water, but I just don't want to blend it too much. So I'm going around my edge. This is one way to do this. Now, if you're not perfect, again, don't worry, because guys, paint markers, that's how you get your precision edges if you're not that great with this. But let the brush do the work for you. Just like if you're good at painting walls and that kind of thing like Franklin is, you just kind of let the brush do the job for you. So I just want to get my edges as close as possible, and then I'm going to start blending out. And I might even add some glitter to this, because that's just the way I roll. I think I'm losing Franklin. He's losing patience.
I'm just responding to a text I got.
Oh, okay. He's working. All right, so it's getting there. See, I'm neatening up the edges, and I rushed there when I thought Franklin was gonna leave me here. Okay. Oops, and I got painted right on my hand. Well, there's nothing new with that. Once I get it close around the edge of the moon, then I'm going to be a little bit more free again. And texture and different colors, this is what's going to add movement to your painting. Okay, so I'm getting there. You see how it's more rounded? Almost done. I did go right over the edge of this moon though. So that's okay though. I'll just use my paint marker, as I said. Sorry babe, I'm almost done. You can do this with another brush if you want to, or you can wait for this
I'm
one.
quite happy with mine. I feel like I have a nice haze because the sun's shining on one side.
Okay, did you hear that everyone? Franklin's happy.
I
He's
know
gonna-
when to leave well enough alone.
I don't. I never know when enough is enough. Why are you laughing at me? Okay, I'm adding a little bit of water now because my brush is starting to stick. Okay, and I'm going to start blending that out. It's a fine balance of having not enough water, too much water. Okay, now I like to start going. Okay, I know I always say count my mistakes, but that's really irritating me that I went over the top of that moon. So I will fix that. But in the meantime, I like to kind of just continue to go out in circles. Now that I have the edge better, I'm going to dip my brush in a little bit of white here, dab it out, and now I'm going to start doing what Franklin did. I'm going to add some water. I'm just doing it in a different way. That's quite light, I know that. That's okay. As I say, it's paint, man. You cannot worry about it. Cleaning my brush off a little bit to get some of that white off now. Okay, I'm going to dab off the extra water, and I'm just going to start blending that in a little bit now. Trying to get close to the moon because obviously the sky right beside the moon is going to be lighter. Can you see, Franklin?
Yeah, looks good.
Thanks. So see what I'm doing, guys, there? And I'm just going to continue doing that. I'm going to blend in the darker color as I go. I realized, Franklin, I stick out my tongue when I'm concentrating too, since I make fun of you all the time. I don't make fun of you, it's just an observation. Okay, okay guys. Okay, Now, that's way too light for my liking, so now I'm gonna dab into the black, get it on my brush. I'm just working it in, guys. I'm just taking my brush, I didn't clean it off at all. Just working that into the paint. And I'm gonna start doing this. Maybe, if this one turns out, I might send this to my parents. But don't tell them, it's a secret. All right. Have I lost you, Franklin?
I'm finished mine.
You finished yours.
Mine is just what I want it to be.
So, okay, good. Franklin's happy with his. Diana's watching. Hi, Diane. I've got Franklin with me, but I've lost him. He's no longer wanting to paint. So I'm just showing you guys how to do a beautiful full moon. And I'm just blending up, adding some darkness now to get closer to the sky. Do you want to add some stars in your sky?
I knew there was something missing.
Now, when you're doing stars,
Yeah.
remember the further away they are, the smaller they are, and the closer they are, the bigger they are, and the less dense, right? So, further, okay. I would strongly advise you not to do that. See, he's losing patience with me. He's not waiting for me. Cool. So Franklin wanted to do stars, so he just used a big bristly brush. I'm going to teach him how to not do that. Okay, so I would definitely not use that brush, Franklin. Use a bigger brush to blend that black out, okay?
Yes, madam.
Well, unless you like that.
No, I'm not.
If you like that, then go ahead and do it. I'm just blending out around the edges here. Probably I should let this dry a bit in between, but I'm just gonna finish up because it's been a long time here. And I appreciate you guys checking in. Okay. So I'm just kind of blending my way down. And now I'll just kind of blend back and forth again. Again, when I'm going into the night sky here, nothing fancy, okay? In, out, back, forth, it's all good. Just don't go over your moon again. And if you did, just dry it and redo it. It's all good. Okay, have you painted over your stars, Franklin?
Yeah, I should have left one off and on.
No, you just
Yeah.
have to wait for me and I will guide you. I will guide you, my love. Okay, so that's good. So, couple of things. I am now actually going to add a little bit of glitter to mine while the paint is still a bit wet. I doubt Franklin is going to add glitter to his. Dirty hands, that's okay. I love getting my hands dirty. No, Franklin, okay, it's fine. I shouldn't say no, that's really bad of me, I apologize. You can also add some of these, honey, that are actually stars. Okay, if you guys saw my cache of glitter, you would probably go crazy. So if you're gonna use glitter and you wanna save it, let me show you what you can do. You can use a piece of regular paper. I'm just gonna use paper towels for convenience sake right now. And use a bigger piece than that. So I would use 2 pieces together. Take your painting, you can place it on top. Now I'm going to use just a little bit of this black. I don't have a lot left. I've been using it a lot lately. It's Martha Stewart and it's super fine glitter in hematite. Okay. Okay, the higher up you sprinkle glitter, the more dispersed it will be. The closer you sprinkle it, the more dense it's going to be. So I'm just going to sprinkle it medium size away, and I just kind of do this for those of you who are cooks. Diane, this is how you might want to do some of your seasonings. So I'm just gently putting that on all around my moon. Okay, I'm going to give you a little secret. When you are trying to disperse your glitter a little bit more, so that's where I'm at, and it's a bit clumpy, I'm just going to tap it from the back here, or bang it like this. It's a little bit harder with this. It's easier to do that with canvas, to be honest with you, but you can dump that down. Now I don't have any extra. Normally I dump a lot of glitter on when I'm doing things, and then the extra I put on the paper towel, put it back into my container. So that's with the dark. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of opal. This is my fine art glitters. This is from Win Modern Art. I love this stuff. This opal glitter just takes on the color of everything behind it. So you can do the dumping method, or you can do the pinching and dropping method. So with this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just do this closer to the outside of the moon because it's a lighter, and I'm just using my fingers back and forth, kind of like when we're doing Portuguese rice pudding, putting the cinnamon on, and I'm filling in those spaces, and I'm just gently bringing it out. And Diane knows I love glitter because we just did painting at her house, and she just cleaned up the porch and it had glitter all over it, or her deck, not her porch. I'm going to add a little bit more because, God, I just love it. And I feel like it's a bit blotchy. Franklin, he's almost gone, guys, so I have to finish up soon. Okay, you're happy with your stars?
No, not really, but it's okay.
Okay, and I'm just going to fade that down. So there we go. So that's mine so far. This isn't great lighting. I'll post a picture later. Okay, now, just because I can't help myself, I'm just going to add a few of these. I found these glitter, I can't speak properly. I found this glitter at Walmart. Oh my God, I'm really tired now. I found this glitter at Michael's, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I knew when I saw it I wanted it, and it's all little stars. It's called Bling. Okay, now I just have been using this in my paintings. I just put a little bit in my hand. Guys, I'll try and put some on my finger. I don't know if you can see it with all my paint on my hands. Let me try and put a little bit on my finger. Can you see the little stars? Oh. Trying to get it to focus. Anyways, you'll see it soon. So you don't want a ton of this on, guys. So just here and there. Just going to drop a little bit. And these, what I love about these is they've got different sizes. It's not just one size. Okay, just about there. That's what I always say. Almost there, almost done. Okay, teeny tiny ones. I'm being fast. Normally I would take my time and pick bigger and smaller and place it as I want to, but okay. Now because I don't want to lose those when I show you guys, what I'm going to do is just do a quick spray of clear Varathane on there. Bear with me for 2 seconds and then we'll say goodnight for tonight. I should have taken my painting with me. I don't want to spray this inside. Okay, back in just a sec. right, so this is our base for a painting. Oh, that's strong. You can't really see the colors here, and I have to fix the edge of the moon, but let me take this, actually, I'll take the camera down and show you guys. Let me see, bear with me, watch my hand. Okay, how do I, can I turn this around while I'm recording? I don't know if I can or not. Can I? Sorry guys, amateur. Amateur. Okay, I'm gonna put on my, I know it is potent. Anyways, can you hold this? No, I'll do it. I wanna put the, I gotta figure this out guys, I'm sorry. Can you hold this, babe? What? There we go. Okay. So here we are. And there you can see. I got to turn off this light so you guys can see better maybe. Oops. Okay. So there it is. If you want to kind of just move it up and back and forth and stuff. No, I mean like that, so you can see the color shifting. Keep doing it. Anyways, I'll do it later. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you guys want to see more of this kind of thing, let me know. And I will paint a little bit more on there. And yeah, I'll show you the finished piece. Okay guys, I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know if you want to book anything. I know the glitter is it, but I'll show you, I'll take a video after when the lighting's better and I'll use my flash. Okay, there's mine. I'm not showing your face, don't worry. Honey.
Don't show them my picture, it's
Oh.
not that good.
No, I am showing them your picture. You should be proud of it. And there's Franklin's. Good job. He's never painted before. It's pretty awesome. Okay, everyone, I am gonna go. Super pooped, I'm tired. Oh, let me show you the other ones that I did. So, thank you, Franklin.
Okay, bye y'all.
So, this is my Witches Be Crazy, and this is my Hootiful Harvest. I'm gonna do a variation of this right now. Okay. Take care, guys.